What is up, YouTube? It is the Bill Outdoors here. Today is March 1st of 2023. It is a relatively balmy morning outside today. 7:45 a.m. Nice 29 degrees. But nevertheless, we are out here back on my local delayed harvest creek on our way to our first spot now. And we're going to try and get on some fish. There's only one other gentleman as crazy as me that is out fishing this morning, so it is still early. The spot could still fill up some more, but we're going to try and get on some fish and hopefully have a decent morning out on the creek using the same gear I was as in my last video. Got the 6-foot ugly Stik Elite medium light, got the Shimano Sedona 2500 HD reel on here, Leland S.O.S 4-pound monofilament line, and then we still got the gold trout magnet on there. We did get a little bit of rain Monday into Tuesday morning, but the creek looks relatively unaffected, so should still be some nice visibility. Just waiting to see where this other guy's going. He's walking back. I'm gonna try and maneuver past him. Yeah, so the hole I wanted to fish is just up ahead, so I'm gonna walk up there, get started over there. I'm gonna try and venture a little more north, or should I say upstream from this creek than I usually do. So apparently there's some that are stocked further upstream than I knew about, so I'm gonna do some walking today and try and find those trout that are upstream past my normal fishing waters here. But still got about 4 or 5 hours before I have to go into work, so we're going to try and get it on a bite in that time and hopefully have a decent day of fishing. So you guys stay tuned. I was here in my last video and I got on 5 fish. That video went up this past Friday. Yeah, so let's get out there, let's make some casts and hopefully get on some fish today. Alright guys, just had my first solid bite of the day, jigging the trout magnet in this deep hole here. Gonna hope he... There's fish. There we go. Where's the net at? There it is. Let's get in the net. Perfect. Nice little rainbow. Start our day here. And he just popped the hook out nice and easy. Nice little rainbow. We're gonna go ahead and take a shot of this guy, and then we're gonna release him back into his hole here. Alright guys, last look at our little rainbow trout here. We're gonna go ahead and release him if he'll stop squirming around for us. Jeez, you're not helping yourself at all, buddy. Feisty little fella, that's for sure. There he is. Not a bad little one to start the day. Go ahead and go back in the water here. Getting revived a little bit. He's good to go. It's just gonna chill at our feet for a little bit. My hands will be freezing for that one, but as long as we're catching some fish, we'll be all right. So first one of the day came on the gold trout magnet, just like last time, and we're gonna shoot for some more. It is still just before 8 o'clock, so we got plenty of time left to catch some fish. All right, there's actually a guy upstream ahead of me, so instead of fishing upstream first like I said I was gonna do, I'm gonna fish back downstream where I usually fish and then move back upstream later in the day, so I know where the fish are at downstream. I'm not really 100% sure where the fish are at upstream, so we're gonna leave the exploring for a little later on. So I'm gonna fish downstream now, and once we get back to where I parked, I'm gonna grab my sunglasses out of my car because I forgot to grab them at first. But yeah, we're gonna fish downstream, get a few casts in down there, hopefully get on some more fish, and then once we hit all those holes, at least the ones that are open, we're going to move back upstream. Not gonna lie guys, the fishing has been mighty slow. I think I fished at least 4 holes now and only got that 1 fish from the first hole. I switched up to a Northland tackle jig. I got this in my mystery tackle box not too long ago. Just about as finesse as the trout magnet. Got a little bit of legs on the top there. Hopefully give it a little action underneath the water, maybe entice some trout to bite a little bit more. But I hadn't really seen many trout either, except the one that followed me in, and eventually I caught on the trout magnet in the first hole. So I'm going to continue jigging in these holes here, work our way downstream even further, and then back upstream. Hopefully one of these holes is going to have some more fish in it. Guys, fish on. Finally, it took me long enough, but I was able to get another rainbow trout on the board. This one did not come on the trout magnet. That one came on a Northland tackle impulse bait that I got out of my mystery tackle box. I'm gonna go ahead and take a shot of this guy, and then we're gonna let him go. Finally got another trout on the board. Whew, took long enough, I'll tell you that. But nice pink coloration on that guy. We're gonna go ahead and take a shot and let this guy go. Alright guys, last look at our little rainbow trout there. Not a bad one. Got him right on the corner of the mouth. Just gonna go ahead and pop the hook out real quick. There we go. There's a rainbow trout. He's gonna go back into the water here. He's good to go. This is what I was using here. Just a tiny little finesse jig. Northland tackle impulse bait. Got a little bit of legs up there by the hook. Tiny little hook keeps it hidden from the fish. Also makes it a little bit harder to hook the fish, but as long as you get a good hook set in, you'll be all right. For this hole, it's really deep here in the middle, so I casted upstream right by this log jam here. Big old fallen tree that went down a while back, and just drifted it right through the middle here where the current's rolling in, jigging it up and down. And I was able to get them to strike, and then I just had to put a good hook set on and keep them pinned. But we're going to try and repeat that same cast, and there should be a little pod of trout in here, as long as they haven't been too overfished, which they probably have been. But we're going to do our best to try and get some more to bite. But finally got my second one of the day. Guys, fish on. Get him in the net. In the net. There we go. I missed most of that fight because he bit at the last second. I was trying to get him in fast because this hook doesn't hold too long if you don't get a strong hook set, so I want to be careful. But there he is. Another nice little rainbow trout. Let's go ahead and get him photographed and released. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and wet my hands here and then handle this guy. Alright, there's the jig right in his mouth there. Got him right on the top of the lip, right where we want him. Let's get this jig out real quick. There he is. Trout is unhooked. He's gonna go back in the water here. He's good to go. Caught him the same way I caught that last one. Doing some jigging with the current. Alright guys, unfortunately that is going to do it for today. Unfortunately my help is needed at work sooner than I expected. But we were able to get 3 rainbow trout on the board today. Nothing of crazy size, but still a decent morning out on the creek. And it was better than sleeping in and doing nothing all morning. The main player of the day was this Northland tackle jig, Impulse, I think it's called. It's got these little arms at the top and a little split tail to give it a little extra action. This caught the 2 fish in the last hole that we were fishing at, and then I caught the first fish on the gold trout magnet that I was using in the last video. Depending on how much footage I got from today, I may just merge this into another fishing session on another day. We got spring break coming up for classes, so I'll be doing a little bit more fishing then. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. We were dealing with a little bit of cold temperatures, sub 32 degrees to be exact. When I first started fishing, I had ice forming on the eyelets on my rod that made it a little bit difficult. But we're gonna get out of here and go in and save the day at work once I get ready. So that should be fun. Hopefully we can get back out here soon. But until next time, this is the Bill Outdoors, and I'll see you guys later.